Hello, this is Alan from the Casually Hardcore YouTube channel, here to talk to you about teamwork and competition. Throughout time, humans have evolved to have a love for competition and teamwork. From small tribes to great empires, we can see how far this sense of both cooperation and teamwork reaches. Even in the ways we entertain ourselves, both of these aspects are emphasized. But for some reason, team-based games always appear to be more popular than games that are based purely on head-to-head competition. Sports like soccer, football, and hockey, and video games like League of Legends and Overwatch are extremely popular all around the world. Why are multiplayer games much more popular than one-on-one competitions? To start, we gotta go way back to our beginnings as human beings. Humans, much like all animals, usually divide themselves into groups. Pulitzer Prize-winning biologist E.O. Wilson has interesting thoughts on this. He says, "We are group crazy. That is what we must do at all times. We must communicate and form bonds. We became socially intelligent when we came together in the bonding situation of a nest, a campsite. So, to read one another's intentions, to cooperate, is something that works at the individual selection level, and it explains an awful lot about human behavior." From what he's saying, it seems that humans have an innate need, not just want, for a group or tribe, a place they can call their own. But how does this fit neatly into our descriptions of spectator sports or even video games to begin with? We can look at both sports and games to see that the concept of tribes is very true. Both the players of the game and the spectators both enjoy it very deeply. But once it enters into a competitive scene where you have established teams, it divides the players and the audiences into modern-day tribes. And from here, there is drama, storylines, and conflict that make watching the game even more interesting, because it's no longer just a game. It becomes almost like a theater, in which you have good guys and bad guys, and of course the good guys always have to win. But all this could be said about fighting games, or MMA fighting too, both of which are based on individual players. But their level of popularity is still dwarfed by multiplayer games. Why is that? John Tower, a professor of psychology at the University of St. Thomas, might have the answer. He conducted an experiment to test how cooperation and competition impacted a group of children at a basketball camp. He placed kids into one of four experimental groups: individual, pure cooperation, pure competition, and intergroup competition, and then made them shoot free throws. The individual group did as what you might expect. They simply shot free throws by themselves. The pure cooperation group teamed up with another person and tried to shoot free throws to meet a goal together. The pure competition group had kids try to make more free throws than an opponent, while the intergroup or team competition had a team of two campers who tried to make more free throws together against a team of two other campers. Tower's overall research showed that the interpersonal group found it much more enjoyable to compete than all the other groups. Keeping this in mind and applying it to our single-player versus multiplayer scenario, we can simply change the terms to pure competition and intergroup competition respectively. And it makes sense. Intergroup competition combines both cooperation and competition, allowing the team to be able to support each other while also being able to compete at a high level. This sort of competition not only brings us together, but also brings us to our roots as human beings, giving us a small tribe to fight alongside and against other ones. It fuels competitive play and usually a strong spirit of healthy competition. But those are simply my thoughts on the topic. What do you think? Comment below to tell us what you think, if I'm right or wrong. Like or dislike this video depending on what you thought, and keep up to date with our channel if you want to see more videos like this one. I've been Alan from the Casually Hardcore YouTube channel. Goodbye.